yoga. Now Kitty. So, Kitty Beach. Hopefully the sunrise, you can see it back there. Kind of the other way. Okay, you ready to wake up? Let's go ahead and start just rocking back and forth, getting our feet kind of grounded. If you don't like where your foot is, let's move it around. Find the right area that you want to go. Make sure all my burnt areas are covered. Spread your toes out. Shoulders, let's roll them back. Let's roll them forward. Oh. This is easy. Shoulders up, back, and down. Hands shooting the energy down through your fingers into the ground. Your feet are rooted. Your head go straight. So your neck is strong and tall. That's right. And let's breathe in deeply through the nose. Hold it for 2 seconds and breathe out through the nose. We're going to breathe in through the nose. Hold it for 2 seconds and breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it and breathe out. Beautiful. Let's do a cleansing breath. Inhale up. Reach for the sky. Exhale, push those arms down. That was you breathing, but that was the airplane.
Yeah.
Inhale up. Exhale down. Do you want to do a little twisty? So we'll just twist a little to one side, twist to the other. Twist to one side, to the other. Let's try going faster. Eyes closed for the body. Look ahead. Your gaze tends to wander. Just a focus on something in front of you. There's a lot when you're on vacation for people to watch. Okay, we'll come back to center. Let's go ahead and inhale up. Clasp your hands together. And I want you to exhale, leaning to one side. Stretching at that side. Inhale back up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back up. One more time. First side. Inhale back up. Exhale to the side. Inhale up. Exhale down. So we're going to start this morning. We'll do some easy stuff, like we'll go ahead and do tree, and we'll do a few other balancing ones to see if we can get you warmed up. So if you want to hold on, let's do left leg will be first. Micro bend. You don't want to stick straight. Do your little kickstand. We're going to inhale up. Find your tree arms or hold onto your rail. And you're just going to find your focal point in front of you and stare at it. I'm going to go ahead and raise up, but you stay at the kickstand. Make sure your foot is not pushing against your knee. And we're going to just hold wherever your arms want to go. Amber looked away. Don't look away from your spot. Don't look away from your spot. If you're good balance, you just start moving your arms around. Nani, you can have the one arm, and you can just be like moving the other one around to test it and see what you like. If you're a weeping willow, or you're a big, strong tree. What are those, oak trees? That are big, strong, huge. can even hands together, and you can even bring them down to your heart center. One more breath. We're going to exhale, bring it down. Good job. Nani has to turn around. There's another guy. There's like maintenance people everywhere this morning. So now I'm going to do my right leg. Micro bend. Kickstand the other. And we're going to inhale up. Now you can look at yourself. Hold on to the rail if you need to. Move your foot wherever you feel comfortable. Find your focal point. There's a couple beautiful palm trees behind us that I can see that look beautiful against the window. Like it. All you want to do is just breathe. Hold on, whatever you'd like. You have wonky arms. Your trees can touch each other, cover each other. Or you can hand center. Hold on to your rail. And exhale down. Good. We're going to face this front again because that way our bottoms will be in back in here.
All places, huh? All places.
Yes. Okay. We'll do a few sun salutations and see how you do. So we'll inhale up. Stretching up. And then what you're going to do is squeeze your shoulder blades together, bring your arms to those cactus or butterfly. Let's go right leg back into a version of our warrior one. Your back foot is tilted back a little bit, but your front still forward. Arms and hips are facing the same way. Shoulder. Okay, inhale up. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and exhale into warrior two. So remember, this back foot is facing this way. The front one is the opposite because they're in a T. Good. You may need to scoop that one in a little bit more and out a little bit more if you can. Yeah. And then you got to remember that you're kind of going down. So make sure your knee is not over your toes. That's not good. They got to stay behind. So if you need to, spread out more because you want to make sure those knees are good. You're going to look over this opposite hand over here. Good. We won't surf. That may be a hip bobber, so we won't do that. We'll just do some. We're going to keep our legs where they are, but what we'll do is we'll inhale up to reverse. Exhale down to warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale down. This is when the sun comes out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Go ahead and bend this front arm. We're going to come down and just kind of bring it up. If it's easier for you to bring it over and kind of pull back so you open up. You can even do like little cactus arms, or you can put your arm back here behind you, kind of like a half bind. That opens that heart and shoulder. Good. You stay right there. I'm going to go down a little bit, and I can even go the opposite way and twist, which is really hard. You stay. Love it. Okay. Can you straighten the front leg? Ooh, that is a hamstring stretcher right there. Keep your arms wherever they are. Just stretch it out. Bend that front knee, and we're going to come around. Both hands are on here. Step together. Roll it up. Ooh, inhale up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together into your cactus or butterfly. We're going to go the other leg back. So now it's our left leg. We'll come back. But hips and shoulders are still facing the same way. Kind of like your warrior one. I have my eyes closed because the sun is right here. So it's kind of bright. Right?
Yeah.
Exhale, we're going to open into our warrior two.
Oh, shoot.
With that first foot, yeah. You need to spread them apart a little bit more. You can. You want to try to tuck your bottom under if you can. So pelvis, and tuck it. Okay. While we're here in warrior two, let's inhale up into warrior reverse. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale reverse. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale reverse. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Bend that front arm. We're going to come down. You got to bend your knee. There we go.
Yes, let's get up there.
Okay. So then we can go over, or you can again put that arm behind you if that felt better. You stay there. I'm going to straighten. I'm going to come down. Bend the knee again. We're going to bring in that other arm over, windmill it over. Both hands are together. Let's step it together. And let's roll it up. We can try to do dancer, which will stretch you out a little bit. You hold on to the railing. There you go. Okay. So what we're going to try to do, let's see if you can. We're going to fold right leg with a micro bend. And you're just going to pop up the other one. You're holding onto your railing, right?
Yeah.
With the one hand. I'm going to use this hand instead of holding on the railing up. Hold on to the railing. There you go. And then what you want to do is you can stay here and just stretch out that front. Or you can just kind of tilt, hinge, 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 hinge. Oh boy. Holding onto your rail. I'm going to kick it out. You stay there. Yeah, you stay there. Find a focal point in front of you. The bird poop.
Yeah.
That don't work. Come back down. We'll switch sides. We're not going to be in this one long. So turn the other way so you can hold on to the railing. Which way? This way? Yes. Micro bend. Hold on to your railing. Up your leg up. I'm going to go up. I can't see anything, which is nice. So I'm just going to stare at the ground in front of me. And as you exhale, you would hinge or stay where you're at. And you just stay there. I'm going to pop it up. Just taking a few breaths. We'll come back. Exit out. Turn back around. Oh, we don't have to focus. We can do a little starburst pattern if you want. So actually, I guess we need it fixed that way. Spread your legs just a little bit. Okay. So, you want to watch me first? Or you can face this. And what we're going to do, we're going to come up, inhale, and then we're going to exhale, kind of down to squat. Up. Face me, or you can turn the other way. Turn up.
Because I'm probably breathing on you.
Oh, that's okay. We're a family. We can be that close together.
Oops, I'm behind.
Last one. Hold it up. And then I want you to reach over and hold your railing. I'm going to go all the way down. But you hold your railing, okay? Because I don't know if you can go all the way down.
Oh, look.
Oh, good. See, and you can have a bend. You can have a bend. So stay here and let's do like 5 breaths because this is a really powerful, good pose. Eventually, if you're stretched out enough, you can put your head down.
Oh my God. This is
Put But you can touch, which is good.
Couldn't do the other end.
Make sure you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Now normally from this pose you would bend your knees a little bit and you would kind of scoot your feet together a little bit and you would come down into low goddess. Do not come down here. I'm just going to stay right here and show you. See, this is low goddess.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's a hip opener, but you probably, with your hips, I don't know if that's a great idea for you. Okay, let's come back to the front of the mat.
I go anywhere,
You're like,
I need
no.
to cover my head.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to do the original sun salutation. I just want to see if you can do that one. So we're gonna inhale up. Exhale, we're gonna swan dive. So swan dive has the last thing to come down. Bend the knees slightly if you need to. Good. Hands on the shins. We're gonna half lift, which straightens the back. Exhale all the way down. Now pick a leg. You know what? Pick a leg and we're gonna go back into lunge. Here. You're gonna use this.
Whoa.
That's gonna be your instead of your block. Because when we go back to lunge, you can hold on to that. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, shit.
That's right. So we've gone up, we had exhaled, we have been down, right? So now we're gonna pick a leg to go back. There you go. Is that a little bit easier?
As long as it don't move.
Yeah. Okay. So then we will need to go to plank. So if you can, go down. We're gonna see if you can go down. If not, go to your knees first. Should have poured some water on my mat. Sometimes that makes it easier. We're gonna go all the way down. And inhale up. Oh, nope, not for you. You have to move it off the way. Down dog. Okay, and in down dog, we do want to pedal off legs. So you're gonna go one foot, one heel down, the other one down. Here comes the sun again. Let's see, I put my right leg back, so I am going to raise my right leg. I'm gonna bring it back up to lunge.
Okay.
So you can actually stand and then come into lunge. So if you want to stand, and then bring your whatever foot was back first, put it in the front to lunge, and hold on to your. I did my right. Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I say you can use this if you don't want to go as low. So we're gonna bring both feet back together, and you're gonna roll it up slowly. Good. Now we're gonna do the other side. So you do have to remember which side you did first. So I went back with my right. Okay, because you came forward with your left. That's okay. You just do it again and again until you figure it out. You've done it on each side. So, we're gonna inhale up. Swan dive. Hands on the shins and half lift. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. So now I need to go back with my left leg into lunge, and you can use your stool thing. Good. And then if you want to, go all the way to your knees so that you can get into plank. And you can do kneeling plank to where you put your knees down. There you go. And then put your hands down on the ground. So you're in kneeling plank, okay? We're gonna lower down, and you may need to move that, yeah. Come into your cobra or up dog. Good job. And then we can down dog. No, he's like, I'm not so sure. And we're going to just heels down, heels down. Left leg up. And but you can do the standing one. Both together. And we're gonna roll it up. Good job. Let's see, I do want to get you into pigeon. Well, it might be easier to do standing pigeon. So actually, we'll just face this way because we don't want to be distracted. So here, I'll get in front of you so you can see. So what we're gonna do, to get into it, we're going to go into our chair. So we're gonna inhale up, exhale, into your chair. Figure out which leg you want to stay on. I'm gonna stay on my right, and so I'm gonna put my left leg over. Which, yeah, you good with that side?
This is the one I need to stretch.
So then what you're going to do is you're just going to put your hands on heart, or put one hand on your heart and the other's on your railing. And you're just going to try to sink down a little bit and stretch it. We can come down on the ground and do it also, but this is always a nice one. If you have knee problems, sometimes hip problems, it helps to do it this way instead of on the hard ground, because this is hard concrete, you know. Take your breaths in and out through the nose. When you're ready, we're going to inhale up. Do you feel it kind of opening and stretching?
Yeah, because that one stretched.
Okay. So then we're going to try the other side. Do you need to turn the other way, or which way?
That's fine, I mean.
Okay. I had my left leg. I'm trying to remember which one I did.
I did.
Okay.
Because I know I stretched that one out the one
So
that
I'm
I
going
did.
to inhale up. You can either go straight into it like this and then sink down if you like, or you can go to chair.
I feel it all over on that one.
This should be, yeah, it's back here with your glutes and your, even your hip flexors. I'm on a crack, there we go. How to get off the crack I was stuck on. Inhale and exhale. Find your spot on the ground you stare at, nothing moving. Beautiful sun today, I love it. Inhale, coming up. Exhale down. Kind of move your ankles around a little bit. How does that feel? Good? Okay. I was saying we could do some wild ones, but I know you're sore, so I don't want to do anything too wild to you today. Oh, we did talk about pyramid. So let's do some pyramid. So inhale. And on the exhale, we are going to do our shoulder blades again into either our butterfly or our cactus. One leg will come back, but not very far. Okay? This time, both legs are facing the forward. Okay?
Right.
Hands are up. With a straight back, I just want you to hinge over. And go ahead and grab where you can. And you can slide down if you can. Can you feel it in that back hamstring?
Right here, yeah.
Mhm. We didn't do this one yesterday, and you said your hamstring was tight, so this is a nice one. It's like a mile to walk to the beach, so it is a workout every time. Breathe in and out. Woo. To come out of it, just put your arms out straight. And I want you to inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze that belly in. Your root lock. Just raise it up. Oh, use those abs. Good. Both together. And exhale down. So let's do the other side. Sorry. You can stay where you were. I'm just going to kick my mat around a little bit. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. And we're going to go other side back. So now this is my left. I'm not going very far like I did with Warrior One earlier. Not that far. Arms come up. Straighten both of your legs. And we're just going to exhale and hinge over. Oh, slow down. Hands wherever you can. And you just kind of slowly, you inhale. And as you exhale, you can go deeper. Inhale. And exhale through your nose. Wherever you can find them, as long as you're feeling a good stretch, stay there. Good. Stay there, definitely. This is a nice one. Make sure not doing happy baby with all of our visitors out here. Inhale. As you exhale, tighten that tummy. Get it all out. Arms are out. Root log, come up. And exhale. Good. Okay, I'm gonna grab a sip of water, and then if you wanna put our boogie boards down. Oh, this is yours. And what we'll do is we'll start moving down to the ground to do a little cool down. Make sure my phone's not too hot out here. Sometimes it gets mad and gets hot. I know, right? We're gonna have boogie board practices at home because it is pretty soft. Whew. I like it. Okay, so behind your boogie board, let's go ahead and inhale up. Swan dive forward. Okay.
My swan didn't open up.
Hands on your shin. Let's inhale and half lift. Exhale, swan dive a little bit, or at least forward fold a little bit more. Bend your knees down into our monkey pose. And you're going to crawl into all fours. She's like, yes, all fours. We got this. My thingy. Okay, let's do some cat-cows. No one's behind us. You're good. So we're going to inhale, raising that head, raising that booty, dropping the belly. Deeply inhale. And as we exhale, we suck in that belly. Get that shoulder blade up high. And with your own breath, inhale, exhale. And then I think Mom wants to add, when you inhale, you start wiggling it out a little bit to see where your tension is in the hips. And when you exhale, it's a good part to kind of come back and sway to see where it is in your shoulders. Good. We'll come back to neutral. So let's just try some more of the stability balancing, okay? So I'm going to keep my right knee on the ground and my left arm. And I'm going to raise up my left leg and opposite arm. My right arm. Thumb to the sky. Good. That's a good balancer. Look at her. She's got the stool. Inhale and exhale. You're trying to make a straight line from your fingers to your shoulders, back to your hip, and through your feet. I do like to keep my foot flexed though, so it's kind of pointing down a little bit. Good. Do you want to do any core work on this one, or you're good?
No, I might as well keep going.
Okay, inhale. Exhale, bring your elbow and knee together. Inhale back out. Exhale. Woo. Last one. And down. Woo. Yes. So let's do a cat-cow. So we're going to do our cow. Wiggle it out. Go into our cat. Wiggle it out. Alright, you ready for the other side? So now it is going to be mine. My left hand will be down. Right leg will come up. No, it's not right. Left hand's coming up. And right leg is up. So breathe in and out. At least the sun waited till we were like, okay, we're gonna make it down to the ground. Inhale, and then as you exhale, let's bring our elbow and knee together. Inhale back out. That's okay. Exhale. One side is always better than the other.
I did get you through the helmets.
Balance, and then bring it back, and we'll do some more cat-cow just to kind of. So we'll do our cow. And then we'll exhale in our cat. Wiggle it, wiggle it. Good. Okay, so you can do your kneeling all the way down. I'm going to do my little chaturanga, so I come down. And I'm going to do my up dog. All the way down. Good job. Put your hands next to your chest. Everything's still good. Put your hands right next to your chest, right here on your boogie board.
Oh.
Back, next to your chest. Not in front of your chest. There you go, there you go. That's okay. So we'll do a little bit of cobra wave. So we'll inhale, and remember, we're squeezing our glutes, and we're holding our tummy tight here. Inhaling, not even really using your arms. And then exhale, just wave down. Inhale it. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Good job. Okay. Do you want to do Superman or Locust, or just go to Crocodile?
I forgot what Superman was.
Superman is arms out, Locust arms back, and you do like the belly raises. Okay. Arms back behind you, so we can go into Locust. Legs are back behind you. And what we're going to do, when we inhale, we go up. And then you can exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. These are more of the active Locust. Inhale up. Exhale. Sometimes you just hold it and breathe 2 to 3 times, or you can move with the breath. Good. You want to try your side bow again?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody, let's move to the left side of our boogie board. Nope, on your belly.
Oh, on my belly?
You just move all the way over on your left side of the boogie board. Come on.
Nope. Yeah.
Because we're going to roll. So what I want you to do is you're going to grab your right hand back, grab your right foot. Okay. We're going to roll onto that side, so hopefully you're on some boogie board.
Yeah.
Hold it here. Bend that other leg if you can. And if you can grab it, you can, but you have to bring your shoulders up.
I did it wrong, I think.
That's okay. Or you can just hold it with the one. But sometimes it feels good to pop up on that shoulder. Are you able to get both? Or just one?
Both, but
That's okay. Get back on your side. You don't grab. You make sure you're on your side before you grab that other one. Because you can't. And when you release, you come back. You gotta get more on your side, I think. So
yeah.
scooch way over to your right of your boogie board. Like you're falling off. Put you on your belly. Put you on your belly. Keep going. Maybe half off the boogie board. There you go. Okay, we're gonna grab our left foot with our left hand. And we're gonna roll onto that boogie board.
I feel it.
Okay, just stay right there then. I'm gonna go ahead and grab both. You just stay right there. That breeze feels really good.
Yeah, it does.
We're gonna release. One, release the other. Roll back over on your belly. Ooh. Okay. Let's go into crocodile. This is a favorite. So feet, you're just gonna make them apart. Hands go back here. Palms are facing the sky. Boogie boards are awesome because you can just put your chin right here.
Yeah.
And take 3 breaths here. And then what we can do is we can start wiggling back and crocodile going in for the kill. Swimming around through the water. Good. We're going to come out of it, back up into child's pose. So to get back on the boogie board, we're going to have to come up just a little bit. It is hard because they are shorter. So make sure your knees are on the edge of that boogie board if you can. The edges on the sides.
Oh, the edges.
On the sides, yeah. Hands come out, and you just kind of
Oh, God.
stretch it out.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Everybody loves child's pose. I have a feeling anybody that doesn't like it. Because it's like a little baby, you know, like a little baby that would fall asleep like this.
Yeah.
And it was always so comfortable for them, and you're like, why? I don't know. There's just something about it. Brings you back to when you were a kid. Very peaceful. Okay, we're going to come back to all fours. I'm going to see if you can get into flying pigeon. So what I want you to do is come all the way up on your board to kind of the top. I want you to put one of your knees in between your hands, if you can, and you're going to scoop the other foot back. There you go, there you go. And what we're going to do with that foot, we're going to try to pop it out a little bit. There you go. Now, if that's as far as you can get, that's okay.
Okay.
Don't go too far to the side. Yeah, you're going to stay kind of over. So you're going to feel it in this back glute back here. This is how we were kind of sitting earlier, but earlier our leg is more out, which is where you eventually can get to, but laying down sometimes you can't. So if you can pop this foot up just a little bit more, there you go. You feel it?
Yeah. Oh,
Stay
yeah.
right there. There you
Better
go.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, so you should be able to feel it all through this glute, all the way down the hamstring on the side of that thigh. That's really nice. Now stay here, but if you can go down a little bit to your forearm, or you could just rest your head on that dang.
Yeah, I just gonna
And you'll feel a deepened stretch, and you just
Oh,
want to
yeah.
stay there. You can relax that other foot down if you want. There you go. Lying pigeon, I usually go all the way down. The boogie board does make us about 3 inches higher. So I'm just going to put my fists like this. I'm just going to rest my forehead on them. You use whatever you got. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Does that feel good?
I feel that stretch for sure.
If it's too much, you come back up to your forearms.
The other one's probably gonna be.
Then you come up here. And hopefully it's not as much. Okay? So you're staying up here, you just kind of start to feel it. If you go all the way down, you're going to deepen that. So it's wherever you feel it. Don't go too far, because if you're like, oh crap, it hurts, back off just a little, breathe through it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to be easy. I'm going to let you actually go to the side that you wanted to. Put your legs out. Or you can keep them where they were. I'm going to keep my one leg up here, and that's going to be my bent leg now. And guess what? My other one's going to go out. And I'm going to roll. Yeah, see, so I'm
Oh, I
already
just
like,
popped something.
I'm already in my position.
Where's this thing?
Remember, we're going to try to get the knee up here between your hands.
Oh, that's right.
So we're going to this side. There you go, there you go. The other one, if you could straighten it. If not, you could always use a block too right here, like
Oh,
to sit
yeah.
your bottom on. So that's when the blocks are nice. Okay.
I haven't had that problem before.
I'm going to stretch this out a little bit, and I'm going to, Nani's going to stay right here. Now, don't be too far over this way, like your butt. You want to come a little bit more this way.
Is it stretching up on
Does it feel okay right there? Okay. I'm going to keep going. Nani's going to stay. So I'm going to come down to my forearms. Since I'm so high, I'm just going to put my hands together. I'm feeling it in that back glute again, all the way down.
Going in my butt.
One of my favorite ones. All my workout people, when we do, after Camp Gladiator and we do our workouts, this is their favorite one we go to. Flying pigeon.
I'm gonna forget these.
video. You got
That's
it.
right, I can do your video.
Take a few more breaths, and what you want to do is you want to stay here until like the discomfort, or not the discomfort, but I mean there's a little discomfort, but it's not like hurting, until like that soreness subsides and you can actually just relax. Because that's when you get your full benefit. If you're like, okay, I don't feel the stretch anymore as much.
Yeah, mine's going down.
So once it starts to go down, take like 2 or 3 more breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Because we don't want to cold stretch it where you stretch it really quick and pop it back. You want to actually deepen it and get it to where it's nice and warm stretch. And when you're ready, and you're like, okay, I feel like I've been stretching, you come out. And what we're going to do is we're going to come back to our booty, which is nice. I'm going to scooch back just a little bit. Whew. Everything went a little haywire on that one. My headband, my hair.
Hey, we're not talking about hair right now.
All right, where we're at right now, let's just do some neck circles. Oh yeah, one way. You can actually do it in staff. So yeah, your hands are right there. Go ahead and pick your heels up and do your neck rolls while you're doing it. Oh yeah. Stretches out a lot more. Okay, take an inhale up. Let's see if we can forward fold. See what you can touch. If you can touch anything, you're doing good. And just breathe. Nani's going to stay here, but I'm going to show you a twist where I can grab with my opposite hand, my foot, and I'm going to put my hand down, and I'm going to come up, and guess what? My hand comes back, and I start twisting. That's an opposite twist, which is great. Nani's not going to go there. She's going to stay. So while she stays where she's at, I'm going to go the other side. Ah, that thigh, oh, in the back, oh yeah, that's nice. Try to look over your shoulder. My neck's a bit tense. Sleeping in a different bed always does that.
Oh, yeah. That's why my thing hurts. That's bad.
All right, Nani, to come out of it, you roll it up slowly. Nani likes to come out of stretches really fast, so I'm trying to teach her to slow down. She's like, yes, I do. Now, if you can butterfly, I don't know how you feel about butterflying. Can you get there? Yeah, you can a little bit.
Can do a little.
That's okay. You stay there. Grab them if you can. Inhale up, and then as you exhale, you kind of lean forward. But you want to straight back if you can. So if you can't go very far, that's okay. This is the inner thighs. We got to get the inner and the outers.
That's inner.
We already got the outers, so now we're getting the inner thighs. Beautiful. And sometimes I like the boogie board because I can push myself a little bit further, but pull it up. We're going to actually come on back. We're going to wind it down. Come on back down slowly. Oh yeah, this is a little bit better. We're facing the non-sun today. It's a little bit better.
I'm on my boogie board.
Yeah, your head's right here. Do you want to do the leg up and you stretch, or was that too much for your leg?
I like the one when you go like
Okay.
that.
So let's keep our feet right here, and let's just start windshield wipering. Put your arms out at your side. Just go back and forth. This does help massage the internal organs too, which is nice. And then we're going to pick a side, and we're actually going to go all the way to the side and just kind of let it go. Look the opposite way that your knees are. A gentle stretch. We're going to inhale, come back to our center. look the opposite way that your knees are. Sorry, I feel like I'm on your arm.
You're right. My arm probably is where it should be.
Your arm should be up here somewhere. I don't know, at your shoulder. Inhale, we'll come back to center. What we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of rock our feet up. Hug your knees into your chest, and let's just rock it back and forth for a second. This is always a nice one. You can do circles too if you like, where you go kind of a circle one way, circle the other way. And these boogie boards help massage your back while you're doing it, so it's kind of nice. We're gonna windshield wiper too, so I'm gonna put my arms out to the side to a T. We're just gonna start going back and forth. Oh, gentle massage, gently rocking. Not too fast, just slow. Now you'll probably want to, whichever way you go, since we're so high, Nani, you want to probably ball up your fist. And whichever way you decide to go, which way you going?
I'll go the way, whichever way you're going.
You can put your, there we go. Put your fist like under, right there. But if you drop your knees, you hopefully can get your fist over there. There you go. And of course, look the opposite way. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, hello, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
I can already feel my tummy. Everything's like, oh, it's good. It's moving. Inhale, come back to normal, center. And we're gonna exhale to the other side. Put your hand over there if you need to kind of brace it. And we're gonna look the other way. That's okay. Beautiful. We have nature sounds coming to us. Back to center. Grab one of your knees that's up here. Straighten out the other one. Flex that other one. And what you can do is you can also try to come out a little bit. Fill it a little bit. Reopening.
That's where I have my cramp. Yes.
Oh! I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. We're gonna see. Bring it back to center. Bring your other one up. We're gonna grab the other knee and we're gonna put this other one out straight. Let it go, let it go. And then we're gonna slowly open that hip up. Good. We're gonna bring that one back to center, and guess what? We're going to just let it both kind of go down. We're gonna wind it down with our Shavasana. So that's our relaxation part. So walk you through it. Hands will come up. This is how I do it. You don't have to do it. You can just go lay down and just be relaxed. But I like to squeeze my forearms, squeeze my chest, look up, squeeze my abs, glutes, thighs, curl my toes. Like up here, tight, 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 tight. Inhale, and as you exhale, relax and let it fall. We're gonna let it fall. And you just relax. Take a good breath in. And exhale. And if you hear the wind, you can always picture the clouds up in the sky, just kind of rolling around with the wind. Or like, we have a digging, you picture a bird over here, just pecking at a wood, like a woodpecker. That could be what we hear, the wood chuck, 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 chuck. It's those repetitive things that sometimes help you to relax into meditation almost. And you actually would just stay here and breathe. You can do it up to 5-10 minutes, whatever you like. We're going to roll onto our side, so go ahead and bring your feet up. We're gonna wiggle our fingers and toes. Roll onto your side, into your fetal position. Take some breaths here. That wind feels good on my back. And then we're gonna slowly sit up. So I want you to slowly come up to right here. Nani's not going too fast this time.
No, I'm listening.
We're gonna come up. We're not all the way up yet. We're trying to decrease her dizziness today. Okay. Just sit if you can, cross-legged. Is that okay for you? However you can get cross-legged. Good.
I wish I could do that.
I can only do one. You're supposed to be able to put both feet up here, but I can't yet. So it's a practice in motion. So I'm gonna do some more neck circles just because my neck is so tight. Good. I'm gonna do some shoulder circles too. Just because a lot of the neck problems come from the shoulder. And I'm gonna go the other way. Good. If you want to, we can actually do a quick little arm stretch because we didn't really stretch our arms. Put it over and just kind of pull. Oh yeah, that's good. I like that one. This is how we were kind of threading the needle yesterday, but today we didn't do it. So trying to do something different each day so you can see some variety. Switch arms. And then you can find out what you like. Which one you liked better, you can do that more.
Whichever one back.
Yeah, whichever one you're like, ooh, I like the way I felt that day. So now we're gonna put one arm behind you. So you're gonna put it over, up, on top, there you go. And you're gonna reach over and grab the elbow with the other one and pull back. Because you're just trying to stretch that shoulder open. Oh yeah.
That's where I wanted to cut that.
Yes. Now, you can switch arms. I'm gonna switch arms and I'm gonna show them how you can bind. So you can put your arms, I can do together like this, and I can actually bind them together and stretch it out. You don't do that. She's very competitive, but we don't compete in yoga. We just do what we can do. Did you do your other side already?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's the same side you did before.
I didn't know I brought it.
And release. Good. So now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna do a last few breaths. And we're just gonna inhale it up. Hands together, Nani. I want your pinky and I want your thumb. And we're gonna spread it out like this. Yeah, put it over your head so that we have kind of our lotus. Love it. This is just peaceful, enjoying. There is also another very powerful one that you can actually put like, kind of like you're shooting a gun almost, like a prayer. Yeah. And then you can put it up to, this is a super powerful prayer. If you're really meaning it, like we are gonna have a great day today, you know, or you're just thinking, you know, what's your affirmation for today? Today is a beautiful day. I'm gonna be at peace. Everything's gonna go great. This will be an awesome day. I can't wait to get this day started. There'll be peace and harmony on earth. You know, those kind of super powerful ones. So whichever one you like, let's inhale up again. Hands together. Bring them down at heart. Inhale up. Hands together. Let's bring them down to your forehead, to your third eye. Good. Inhale again. Overhead, and let's bring your hands to heart to the top of your head. And we appreciate you joining our practice. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And with that, we will bow and